we're doing a tier list of all of the weapons in the game, which I'm actually excited to do. I think doing a tier list of weapons is going to be pretty fun. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. Let's have some chats, guys, and let's go through. Let's keep that, keep this. I want the goat mask so bad. I think my friend also wanted it, and I'm broke. I wish there was a power midden. I really wanted for Chef, but I'm 100% sure it'll go for millions. Power middens are cool. I'm about to start screaming at my monitor in a minute. Smile? Smile? Holy, that's a lot of weapons. Okay. Very cool. Let's go presentation mode, and let me move the chat again. Chuck you guys over here. Polar in Lichen tier. Polar... How do we feel about these tiers? I kind of want to add more tiers, but we'll see. Acheron S pre-order. Acheron is an S pre-order. It's just way too broken. If people don't know, Acheron swings as heavy swords. It just does the same damage, but it's not a heavy sword. But it also has the brandish charge attack. So it just wins in everything. Like, how does it lose? It just doesn't. Here we go again. Make SS. I think we should make SS. You're right. We go S. Oh shit, no. Dude, every time you add a new row, then it doesn't make you edit the row. It edits the current one, which is kind of annoying. SS, easy. One of the best. Alright. Cautery Sword. Now, Cautery Sword is not actually useful, but I really love the design. It's got like rotating saws along the blade. I think it's just really cool. I almost want to put it in S tier just because of the design. It's not good, but in terms of all of the normal weapons, it's probably better than all of the normal weapons because it's a brandish sword. And so you still get the 5 charges of the brandish, like the explosions, which makes it pretty decent. Cautery B, it has flinch. It flinches? Iron Slug is normal. Okay, well, I guess that's a way to ruin my point. You guys are right. True. Iron Slug does exist, and Iron Slug is better. Also, I don't like this full screen mode. I'm going back because I might want to look up some weapons. It has flinch on the charge. Like, on the charge damage? I don't know. I'm having a hard time with the music in the background because it's words. Let me change it up. This is anime songs. That's not what I wanted. Hang on. Nujubes. Nujubes will be good. Love ourselves some Nujubes. Can you guys hear my voice is starting to go? Like does it not sound croaky? I'm in pain. Okay, Arcana. To me, SS. I love the sound. Like, I love it so much. The sound effect is chef's kiss, possibly the best in the game. The damage is insane. Single switching it is super fun to do. It's just effective all around. Like, it's just good, man. It's just good. It's probably my go-to offhand gun. Arcana S. You reckon S? I really want to put an SS. S for sound. SS for super sound. I don't know. It's hard though. You're right, because we're comparing against all weapons. And unfortunately, swords are just going to be better than pretty much every gun. Almost. Generally. It should be... I'm getting shot, man. So many other contenders. I think you'd say A? Sam saying A? Nah, that's crazy. I want to go S, but maybe it'll get bumped down. We'll see how we go with the swords. So many other contenders. Arcana or Nova? Arcana. Argent Peacemaker. Very cool aesthetically. Not super effective. It technically, in the meta, it does have a space because it clears blocks fast. So at least this is what I've been told, in parties of 4 people who do Vanna runs and they do it quickly, you bring Argent Peacemaker to clear blocks. In terms of doing damage, not good. Sleep of a lockdown. Arcana holds a high place in lockdown in Vanna and is a blaster, which is with its good damage profile. Yes. Bad weapon. I really love the design though. It's one of the OG weapons, which is hard to come by. The eagle was like sick. I feel like A is good for it, but it might go like bottom tier A. How do you compare Blaster and Alchemist? Blaster is just better than Alchemist in my head. The only time that Alchemist will be better is if you are only using guns, then maybe like double switching Alchemist is probably higher DPS. I'm gonna go, we'll leave it at A for now. Ash of Agony, very good. There's no reskin weapons here, otherwise I'd put Pot Crowns here, but this is very nice. Very good damage. But I don't know if it's quite S tier, like a sword will be better. A sword and gun is good, is better. But not good enough. Are bombs just B tier? Like haze bombs? Like the damage is pretty lackluster, to be honest. It's handy, but not. Ash of Agony is A? I don't know. Honestly, if I was thinking about haze bombs, like I would prefer the Venom Veiler, the poison one, wherever it is. Where's the poison bomb? Hello? Oh, here. I think poison bomb is better than Ash of Agony. No F tier. I don't know why this tier list doesn't have a F tier. I have genuine belief in Ash of Agony. It's one of the best weapons of Dreams and Nightmares. I never really use it for Dreams and Nightmares, but I probably should give it a try. Ice Haze Bomb is arse. It's good for like setting up enemies. All haze but fire and ice, I'd say B to C, fire and ice, A to S. What? Ice Screen, Unknown Passage, good point cover on lockdown. Heading out, good night all, have a good stream, Mary. Thanks, Ekna. Have a good one. Have a good rest. Thanks for hopping in. A trooper. A true trooper. I'm having a hard time putting these in. Shiv is a noob trap. I will defend Shiv because it is useful if you're doing like challenge runs, but who's really doing a challenge run? Except for me. Like, it's super handy to like set things up. Also, if you're in a bad party, or if you're doing Shadow Layers, it's actually kind of nice to have a Shiv Mistbuster. It still is effective. It's just that players over time have gotten better and better at the game where we no longer really require enemies to be frozen in place. But I think it still holds a place, like for newer players especially. Like, I'd put a B. Agony is at least an A. There's a genuine case for Agony. I think Agony and Venom Veiler, I really think Venom Veiler is better than Agony though. Because utility in a 4-man party is insane of Venom Veiler. The amount of like DPS increase across the party and you take less damage for everyone that the poison applies on is really, really nice. Shiv actively prevents shield bumps in Vortex pool. True. Shiv is bad for like good parties, is what I'll say. Barbara's Thornblade. S maybe? It's probably the best Flourish. Right? Because it comes with damage bonus increase, medium, whereas the other Flourishes don't. I'm feeling an S. But S feels too high at the same time, because like Brandish is just way outdo it, no? Any thoughts, people? Help? I'm like stuck on this one, I don't actually know. Oh wait, we can't be stuck on the Agony still, man. Barbara's Thornblade S for lockdown / Grievers alone. S tier easily. Okay. I'll go S. think you're thinking about the shield. Does it not? What's the difference between Barbara Thornblade and the Flourish then? Like, why would you just not make a Flourish? It's so much harder to make this. The charge attack, actually, the charge attack is different. The charge attack is better, in my opinion. Better spec. I don't know if the specs, I think that the damage is the same. Yeah, worse than Arcana, but still S. Charge or Flourish sucks, agreed. Barbara Stormblade is more than 30 seconds to more 30 seconds to Mars. What? What? Okay. Anyone know what this bomb is? What's this called? I know like Nitronome? Is this Big Angry Bomb? What is this? Big something. Big Angry Bomb? You guys think D or F? Why? Stun? Is it worse than Nitronome? Is it not just the same? Nitro is much better in every way. How? The damage at level 10 should be about the same, right? It doesn't give any stun. As long as Delta gonna find a use for it, Mr. Bomber, that shit sucks. Okay. Lower DPS, slower charge. Oh, slower charge. Oh, whoa. Bombs have different charge times. Detonation for 3 seconds. 3 seconds to detonate? Brother, what? Movement speed is decreased greatly. Movement speed is decreased by medium. Wow. Dude, that sounds terrible. What the hell? Why? I'm putting it in F, man. Why would you ever make Big Angry Bomb when you can just have Nitronome, which is faster and better? Half the bombs deserve D tier and don't even try ordering them, honestly. Contender for worst bomb, it's abysmal. The shard bombs are generally just worse. Rough. Let me look at some other bombs. But this one, Dark Bribe Barrage. Low key might be SS. No. Let's not go crazy. I think it's better than Barbara Stormblade though. Not better than Arcana. The shard bombs can do damage. At least S. Yeah, it's gotta be S. It's so useful for like Griever spam, Wolvers, anything that's like Devilites even. A party of people using Dark Bribe Barrage just melts. It's fire. Definitely at least a D for sure. It is definitely at least a D. It's higher than D, but it's at least a D. You are right, Pixel Pig. You're cooking. Darwin higher, but it's boring, Loki. I could never. Really? Oh yeah, Dark Bribe Barrage. Yes, I agree. Okay, next bomb. This one, I don't know if people really know about this. It's a Celestial Vortex, which is the same as Electron Vortex, but it's fire damage instead of shock, which means that it has less chance of like... The shock bomb is really useful because it shocks enemies and keeps them in the little semicircle. In my head, it's just a worse Electron Vortex. Like this has to be S, like maybe, I think S at the... This might be SS in my opinion. This is like, because Electron Vortex exists, why would you ever create this? It just feels useless to exist. Would still put it at the same tier just for utility. I mean, we could go by that logic, but I'm not putting in SS because it doesn't shock enemies together. Ghost in the Machine, that is the whole point. For Ghost in the Machine? Really? Is acquisition a factor in these rankings? Good question. No. Yes. Yes, it is. But I feel like We're considering everything. Let's just say we're considering everything. Acquisition should be a factor in this. It's not a free weapon. Like, not one that you can just obtain naturally. You'd have to pay for it. The fire inflicts will barely matter against a composite charge. Yeah, to me, there's no difference in bringing this or this to Ghost the Machine, because the fire ticks, you're gonna get like 20 extra damage. Things are gonna die within 1 extra hit regardless. The 20 extra damage is not gonna do anything. Low-key, I want to put it top of B. If we're saying utility. Because, like, yes, it is more useful than a Shiv and Miss Buster, but, like... I mean, it's more useful than these, but just... Why would you get this when there's this? That's my only problem with this. Definitely can't put Celestial Vortex with Shiv. If we take Acquisition, it goes D or F. I think just F. Because Electron Vortex exists, and that's just better. Graviton Vortex. Acquisition, it's the easiest to get out of all of them. Like, Electron Vortex, you have to do PvP. This one, you have to buy boxes. This one, you can just get. I got kicked from idleness. Sad. But utility-wise, Vortex is just better. Obsidian Crusher clears both, you think? I don't think so, man. That's crazy. I think top of B. Ignore Acquisition, in my opinion. It makes everything too complex. You might be right. Maybe we shouldn't factor in Acquisition. Because, yeah, if we do mixes, then it just goes into F, because it's just way too expensive for anyone to get. Would say A at least because of how easy for Ghost the Machine. How lot poison. Alright, I feel like we're not getting anything about this. Obsidian Crusher would be better than this. Oh, same problem then. Why would you make this when you can get Obsidian Crusher? Other than the fact that this is easy to get. This is just better because at least it applies poison. It does shadow, but it applies poison. And it's got tentacles, which looks cooler. Loki, I might put it like here. Poison or DPS total. Sure, I do slightly more damage, but generally it's about the same. Harry, is it better to get reskin from auction or from Supply Depot? Hard to say. Auction house can be... Sometimes it can go way above prices, sometimes go way below prices. It's inconsistent. Supply Depot at least is consistent. Don't forget, it has strong poison. Strong poison? Interesting. Is that higher than the Venom Veiler? It must be, I reckon. Maybe its utility is better. It's just that the haze of having haze poison applying across pretty much everything is really nice. Like, I really do value that in big parties. And then this has the same issue of, if you're gonna bring in a Vortex, bring the actual Vortex. So I kind of just naturally want to rank it lower anyway. I'm putting it lower. I'm pretty happy with this. I don't know what to do with shard bombs. I'm kind of scared to touch them. Sleep bomb, low-key worse than Shiv and Mist Buster. Sleep bomb you think is really good, but once they're slept once, they can't be re-slept, which is stupid. So if you wake them up, then they're just awake, and then it's just over. Sleep bomb high A. Why? It's better than Shiv? How? For what? Shiv at least re-freezes. Speaking of sleep, you got kicked for sleeping too much. Yeah, I flicked over and I was like, oh, I got kicked. Rest in peace. If I join your guild, can I take a loan for now so I can get a Draken reskin? You won't be able to get a loan from me because I am out of funds. Like I'm giving away pretty much the remaining of my energy that I've got. I've got maybe about 10k left for spending money. But I kind of want to hold on to it just in case something pops up. I think B is fine. Shiv lets them still attack, and freeze locking is for NPCs who don't know how to fight. Okay, you're such a hater, man. I'm getting swayed by the chat. I'll put it above. Torpor allows you to position perfectly. You don't need to sleep lock because you can just one-shot a sleeping enemy. I guess so. Fair enough. Catalyzer S for fun? Question mark? Sleep bomb in Gronchon Assault is huge in public parties. I see. Hold up, I missed a sleep bomb and I'm here to defend it. Sleep can be reapplied if an enemy gets another status in between sleeps. Ah, I see. Nah, D at best. But it's so fun, guys. It's fun. Doesn't fun count for anything anymore? Effectiveness, it's D. Maybe even F, low-key. Like, it is probably worse than these bombs. It's probably worse than the big angry bomb, which is sad. But it's fun. Fun is a factor, no way F. I want to put it like A, just for fun. Like bottom of A, for fun. And same with Neutralizer. I know that they're exactly like the same gun. This one applies poison, this one is bugged, but Grey Haven says it's not bugged, but we just think that it's bugged and we're just gonna say that it's bugged, and it's bugged. But Grey Havens doesn't say that it's bugged. So it's not bugged, but it's bugged. You get me? It's bugged. It's legally not bugged, but it's bugged. You guys get it. Catalyzers feel like wasting time to me. They are wasting time, but it's just fun to mess around with. Compromise, Biohazard, Nuke, and Sleep Bomb all in A. Ooh, I don't like that compromise. I don't want to put Sleep in A. I'll go high B then. How about that? Is that a good compromise? Puts Catalyze above Torture of Tantrum. It's... Fuck. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. How about that? This is no longer a crime, right? Does it take fun as we can when we go to mixes, or do we still care for acquisition? I think we're gonna ignore acquisition. Neutralize above anything is a crime. Nah, it's still a fun gun to make. It's still fun. Also, I kind of like that there's so much drama around whether it's bugged or not. It's kind of funny to me. I think that's good. Blitz Needle. Is there a soaker? Soaker? Any soakers? No soaker. So I guess this is the Blitz Needle. This might be another SS weapon. Blitz's weapon game, hands down. Hands down. Boots the house down. Above Acheron? Nah, that's crazy. Acheron is like... They tried to balance the game, but didn't know how to deal with it. And so they just made it OP. Blitz at least has some drawbacks, like you stand still when you're charging, when you're firing. Definitely above Acheron, yeah, more burst with charges. It's less safer. Acheron is very safe. You can be very, very safe with Acheron. The use case of Blitz is like mandatory for Valorant. True. It's kind of, you kind of have to make a Blitz, right? Like everyone has to have a Blitz. You don't have to, but like you kind of have to, you know? But I don't like that. I feel like that detracts from it. To me, that's worse. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm not biting into it. I don't know if I'm biting. I think Vortex Brandish is just better. Late game, there are not many slimes or gremlins where Acheron is needed. I mean, yeah, there's more application across the game with Acheron. Fuck, okay. Damn it. If that's the case, I want to put Vortex higher, because Vortex clears so much. Vortex is like OP. Low key, in my opinion, Vortex is like the best of the best. Although you can't solo clear the game with a Vortex, so maybe that's not, you know. Obsidian Crusher might become the meta. Oh, this is too hard. There's too many things to think about with weapons, I didn't realize. Vortex in second, yeah. Are you guys mad if I leave Combuster as the top of SS? No chatters are chatting, so I think we're good. I think we can leave it in SS. All right, Callahan. I see it as an even Steven sort of deal with both. Personal bias, Combuster's more versatile in my opinion, and I think it's just the better weapon. But these are all like, yeah, this makes sense to me. I would want to add Arcana up there, but like, I think I'd get shot in the streets, so I'm scared. Magnus line is goated. It is goated. This is something that interests me. So people say Callahan for Devilites because you can, like, you shoot the Devilite and then it staggers it, and then you just kind of single switch and keep shooting it till it dies. But how do you land the first shot? No one's ever explained that to me. The Devilite just dodges it. What are you talking about? You stagger the Devilite. It's not that easy. In terms of all of the other slugs, this is probably the worst one as well, because there's no like big piercing enemies that you would use the Callahan on. Would still just blitz charge for Devilites. Yeah, exactly. After they stop dodging, once they tend to sit there for a short bit. They tend to, but not always. Sometimes they're crazy. Sometimes they're freaky, man. They're wild. It is better than Argent Peacemaker, I will say. But we did have Argent Peacemaker only so high because it is cool. And fun. And funky. Maybe low A. B or low A is fine, yeah. Maybe B. I'd say drop Argent Peacemaker if we're not considering lockdown. I am feeling that we drop this probably to B as well. Like, much lower. If I had to put Neutralizer and Catalyzer in B, in the middle of B, then I think I should do it with Argent Peacemaker as well. And then I think I'm happy with Callahan there, because I probably would prefer Callahan over these two bombs, to be honest. But Iron Slug, that's probably another SS weapon. Low-key, Wintergrave as well. Where's Wintergrave? Wintergrave as well. Winter is better than Iron, in my opinion. People say that. People do say that. If you guys want a really good video, shout out Spark of Kill, who uploaded a Spigoldi Nights video about whether you should use Iron Slug or Wintergrave, specifically about this topic. Spark of Kill, handing it over to you. Which one should we use? In dreams and nightmares. 1 sec. Okay, you had time to type out that, but you don't have the time to type out the answer? What the hell, man? That's messed up. Both are good. Okay, that's not helpful. Okay, I think both should go in SS, but what order? Which one's better? Wintergrave or Iron Slug? I think Winter goes first as well. Wintergrave more practical, right? But we fish with brandish charge alignment all the time anyway. I think the Wintergrave is just more practical. Also, Wintergrave lets you stagger gremlins, which is very useful. It's quite nice in terms of mechanics. I quite like that. So I would go above it. Is it that much more unrealistic to fish for the perfect alignment with Iron Slug to make the extra damage not worthy? Oh, you're asking about his video. Yeah, I'll leave that to him to respond in the midst of his Dreams and Nightmares run. Which I'm sure he'll love to do. What other weapons do we want to start with? Maybe we'll keep going through this list. Orbit gun. I do not like orbit guns. There is so much hype about orbit guns, and I just don't think that it is worth it. I had an orbit gun. Yes, I unboxed an orbit gun. I would say that it'd be surprising, but I did open 3 Autumn Auras today, so maybe that's not surprising. It was very underwhelming to use. But people say that you need to like single switch, or I don't know, you need like ASI on it, and I didn't have ASI on it, so maybe that was why. But in my head, if you're using swords are going to out DPS the gun anyway, and then offhand, you just bring a faster gun because it's just better. Orbit is SS? People would be mad at me, but I would put it below Arcana. You should buy lottery tickets for a living. I swear my luck only works in Spiral Knights. Never owned one, but I saw it work better in Lockdown as a harassment tool for status and walling out approach than it did in Vanna. Yeah. The other thing that I would say with these, nobody uses them in speedrunning. And for me, that's like the hallmark of what should be meta and what shouldn't be. Because if you're playing the game at the top level, which is essentially what speedrunning is, it's playing essentially to the top level, I would say, and they don't use it, trash. Put it in the bin. Get it out of here. After doing Darkfire Vanadjuke, you need Orbit, in my opinion, just for a clean clear. See, but in my opinion, that's just a skill issue. And that's not me being like toxic. I think that's like, if you're better with swords, if you're good enough, in a good enough party, I think it's more efficient to use the other gear. It's probably safer. It's like saying you can bring a Polaris should be SS tier because it's just the safest gun in the game and you can just like clear everything for free safely. Which is like, yeah, but is it gonna be efficient? Is there better ways to play? I think there's better ways to play. It is Smile. I'm gonna shoot you. Just DPI wise, it does the most in my opinion. Out of guns, yes, but it doesn't out DPS swords. I mean, the massive amount of HP and risk of curse, it makes sense to use a fire gun with good DPS. But party application with Polaris line ruins everything. That does make sense with Water Polar. Yeah, the Polar is hard in parties. People are gonna... You guys aren't gonna be happy with me. I want to leave it in S below Arcana. If Darkfire Vanadjuke is what we're saying is the use case for this, who's doing Darkfire Vanadjuke more than other content in the game? I don't think anyone is. You're more likely to run other missions, in which case you'll want other gear. All I care about is if Mixer is lower. I'm also kind of a hater of mixers, to be fair. Top of 8, I would love to do that. Look, tier lists are opinions. We could be wrong. Top of A, bottom of S. I think it probably should be an S tier weapon because of how effective it is at clearing things. Like, you can play very safely and it is very strong DPS. So I wouldn't get it out of S, but I don't want it above Arcana. And it's probably better than these. It just, to me, it makes the most sense there. Polaris, if I had my way, it'd be bottom. All the way at the bottom. Not because, like, people who use it annoy me because they're playing the game too safely, where. It's because it just lags me out. I used to, like, play back on a laptop, and then if one person shot one Polaris bullet, it would just fucking DC me out of the game, and I'm like, god damn it. So I've always hated Polaris since then. I also don't like the Polaris gameplay. It doesn't feel fun for me to play. I'm not a fan of it. But I will recognize it is a very like noob-friendly game, noob-friendly gun, and I think that's good to have in the game. It's definitely more useful than an Argent Peacemaker. Probably better than a Shiver Mist, Torpor Tantrum. I don't know about Callahan. Can we just remove Polaris from the list? No, we're rating all the weapons. Come on. Polar causes lag, and also people who use Polar tend to get their own teammates killed from knocking the team. Yeah. Also, Polaris ruins team synergy. Agree with that. Between Shiv and Torpor. Between Shiv and Torpor feels so weird. Like, what? I just can't stand running with someone who uses it. Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's worse than these. Just because it's annoying to play with. I mean, I guess in a party setting, it is worse. It is worse in a party setting. I don't know. All my homies hate polars. Alright, I'm doing that. I think middle B is fitting. Celestial Sword? I don't even know what that is. Like, I know the name. Is it just Combuster reskin? Can we just ignore the reskins that are just a reskin? If it doesn't do anything different... Like... Celestial Saber, okay. A chance of stun? Is it a Leviathan Blade? Leviathan Blade with stun? Unique weapon, okay. Stun Levi, interesting. I've never seen that. Never realized that. You know, bombs in the utility that get strength and body. I mean... I kind of like the idea of it. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine a Leviathan Blade. You get all the enemies to surround you, you release the charge, it pushes them all the way to the back, but they're also stunned. So then they're very slow at getting back to you. So you have a lot of time for like cleanup. In my head, it's like better than Leviathan Blade. Does that mean it's good? No. Leviathan Blade does do a lot of damage though. Like, I'd put it like this. D? I don't know about D. I feel like there's worse weapons. Like, in my opinion, maybe not Fang of Vog, sorry. Like, these are worse. Like, cutters are just worse than Leviathan Blades, like bolted blades. Okay, I'm sorry, Dead Venom Striker might have its place because of the poison. This one would be D. This one I'd put it at least C. And then... yeah. I think I'm okay with that. Bolted Blade. Is this Bolted Blade? What is this? That's not Bolted Blade. That's Cold Iron Carver. Very cool weapon. Is that how you spell it? I really like the design of this. You had the same reaction. Don't worry, Fang of Vog's not going down there. Oh man, look at that. Look at that little thing. Cold Iron Vanquisher, okay. Look how sick that is. The sword design. Also, in-game, these chains go around the sword, which I think is just like chef's kiss. Beautiful. Stunning. Damage bonus versus undead does not matter. Normal damage being worse than the Leviathan Blade is just worse. But I mean, it's not that much worse. If damage values cap out like this, at level 10, are they the same amount of damage? Does anyone know? I almost want to put it higher than this just because it's cooler. Like, I want to put it higher than these because it's cool. I'm kind of putting it on Cautery Sword level. That feels wrong. But I see. It is higher than Levi, I think. Look at the damage table below. But is this level 10 heat? What is this? Do we know? Whoa, 186 hits 1 and 2. That's 203. Oof. I mean, it's like 20 damage difference. It's not that much different, but... Higher damage than Levi versus Undead and pretty much worse than everything else. So lower than Levi because of use cases getting even worse. Realistically, you're not using Levi nor Shiv, so may as well go for style points. Yes! Thank you, Fireflight. I agree with that. I'm putting it top of C because, yeah, it's just cooler. Cooler things are better. Okay, shard bombs. I'm kind of scared to assess shard bombs. I have no, like, I don't use them. I don't know. Like, can I put an I don't know tier? Like, I'm pretty sure they're bad. But I think they're better than this, to be honest. This is a very cool weapon, though. And for style points, it goes up. But it's worse. It's worse, but cooler. It's worse, but cooler. Worse, but cooler? All shard go to F, Siebes. Just put it in F, really? DVS used to be used on Vanomas in the Stone Ages. The Stone Ages. Shards, old D, shocking salt bomb leading the shards. Shocking salt bomb leading the shards. I think that's the purple one, right? Piercing's probably last. Whoa, what's this? Wait, this is the shocking salt bomb. I don't know. Shocking salt bomb. Spiral knights. Tails and very short, by the way. Ooh. Hang on. Let me log back into Spiral Knights. We'll take a gander. I received a mail from Spiral Knight system. Am I getting banned? No. Okay. We're safe one more day. Oh, wait, is it showing? It is showing. Yeah. Let's go look at the auction house. Yo. Weaver. Ooh, points is on. Hey. Hi, 1. Tails. 1.8 million? This is pretty cheap though. 380k. Not too bad. Even this is pretty decent. A little price. I don't know. It's like okay. Divine Gear. Things are picking up. So far, Tails less than Fiery Aura. Is that valid? I think so. Fiery Aura has gotten, I don't know, I think people really like, because the fire footsteps are super cool. Life's a bitch and then your trinkets expire. So true, King, so true. Okay, back to this. Shocking Salt Bomb does that. Deadly Dark Matter Bomb is just Shocking Salt Bomb, but not that. Okay, I see. Weird. Is that the only one with 2 variants? No, they all do. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what's what. We'll just do that. Glow Eyes just was 35k and it's already 360k. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing my screen. My bad, guys, my bad. Sorry, I reordered things a little bit at the bottom, but it should just be every bomb there. Switch to the tier list, it's not open. Yeah, thank you. I'm stupid. Divine Avenger. Pretty cool, if you ask me. By the way, I don't think I did my 3000 energy giveaway for the tier list, did I? I don't think I did. Let's do that after the Divine Avenger. 10-hour mark, I think. I need to sleep. It's like 5 a.m. Oof, 5 a.m. brother. You didn't. Okay, thank you. I will do that. very shortly. Divine Avenger is cool. Split type, I like it. Divine Avenger. It is very cool. Is it useful? Somewhat. Is it more useful than these? No. Probably B, honestly. Use case reasons A. I want to put it high B. As far as was used for Venom before the brandish wave. Yeah, but now that we know about the brandish wave. Honestly, maybe even, it's probably worse than Callahan. Actually, maybe not. Like, heavy swords... They're just sad, man. I wish heavy swords were better. Just like a little bit, like more damage, please. Something, I don't know. Make enemies stagger easier against them. I don't know, man. The charge attack on DA is good. You're forgetting. I mean, it is good, but it's not like that good. Smile, smile. Are you screaming internally, Spark? It's not groundbreaking or anything. I'll leave it top of B. Only a little. You in pain, writhing on the floor. Alright. Okay, let's quickly do our giveaway. 3,000 energy on the line. If people want to jump in, just type 1. You say bottom A? I'm not comfortable putting it in A. That feels too high. Well, maybe I'm a hater. 1's in the chat. It's just 3,000 energy for this one. Is what will be given away. But if you want a piece, jump in. Mac Deadwalker, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. 12 entries? Alright. We're locking it in. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Spiral Market. Okay, I swear it's not rigged. It seems to be rigged. That all the giveaways are going to Lion's Den members, but it's not. I think the start of the stream, it didn't. Now it has been. It might be slightly rigged. We'll never know. It's kind of crazy. Hello, just lurking while working. No worries, man. I hope you're enjoying. But lurk away. No stress. Congratulations, Spiral Market. Back to the tier list. No, it's definitely rigged. 2 of the first 3 giveaways both went to me. Your moderator. It's not rigged, I want a mug. Lob's just happy. Good point. Alright. Fang of Vog. Very cool sword. Very high damage. But you do light yourself on fire, which is funny. Oh, actually, I want to show you guys something. This is insane to me. I don't know how I didn't learn about this earlier. Like, I don't know if there's a video about this one, because there's a lot of videos about Vanajuke. But do people make videos about dreams and nightmares? I think Crusher should be higher than Venom Veiler though. You have to set up a bulk, right? I mean, not really. If you group all the enemies together by yourself, it's kind of fine. I'm showing you guys some secret tech. Only the true Spartan Knights veterans would know this. AKA, I found out like 3 months ago. It is secret tech. So let me show you how Dreams and Nightmares normally goes, and then I'll compare it with what you can do. So Dreams and Nightmares, if you don't know, is the best farming method for radiant crystals, which is what you use to heat weapons. The start of the mission is painful because you just talk and there's nothing you can do about it. You're stuck in a cutscene. You talk to Herix, and for some reason, what is 2 lines of text takes like 30 seconds to disappear. It's literally like 2 minutes of cutscenes. It's stupid. I don't know why they did it this way. Are you on to sleep, Blob? Sorry, I might have missed that. But I should go to sleep. Tomorrow's shift might be very annoying. Good luck, man. and yeah, get some good rest. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad that you won something while you were here. So that's how it normally goes. I can't quit now. Now I'm in it. Do I just do dreams and nightmares? It's a joke, I'm not doing that. Okay. Compare that to Fang of Vog. Oh god, I don't have weapon slots. They're gone. Where's my weapons? The Chromalist finally got to them. Alright. I don't think I actually died to fire in time. Red bar hit list dreams and nightmares win. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That might be a little bit difficult. Okay, this is going to be a little bit awkward to time. Skip the text. Revive. Quick! Quick! Ugh! Onto the elevator. Skip the text. 2 minutes cut down to like 20 seconds. You just need to like charge the Fang of Vog while you're walking up. How sick is that? It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, am I right, guys? Pretty cool. I don't know what to tell you. It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. And for that reason, SSSS rank. No. It's still not that good of a weapon, to be fair. Like, you are lighting yourself on fire. It's still a lot of issues, but it is kind of cool. I would put it like maybe bottom of A. You're a little suicidal if you're using it, but it's fun. Factoring in speedrunning, maybe a little bit, maybe a little bit. The speedrunner within me can't help it. Acquisition and lockdown not counted. Lockdown is kind of counted, maybe. I don't know. How do we feel bottom of A? I'm happy with it. Challenge 1's not counted. Just not counting anything at this point. Alright, I'm not hearing many complaints, so I'm gonna keep going. Stun piercing sword. I like this, but the damage is just worse. It staggers less enemies. Like, you would just be better off using a Barbara Stormblade. If Barbara Stormblade is S, this might be like A. Hey, welcome to the Lion's Den. Thank you for the follow. Acheron _ A. But no, I hope you're having a good time. Speedrunning regular use cases in raw stats and drip seems to be what counts. Flamberge and Rigadoon Dean hurts, to be honest. I really like them, especially for PvP. But yeah, you're probably right, they probably are worse. Sorry, I don't want to hear the snipes in the background. Flamberge might be worth more. Stun's better in lockdown, but like, I don't know. They're not that great. I don't really like them for PvP, I don't want to like them for PvP. It's the whole extra hit to kill versus everyone. True. Maybe they're just not that good. I think Flourish here is fine. But it is a case again of like, if you're gonna make a Flourish, just make the Barbara Stormblade. In which case, they could really be like all the way down here. I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just D. Maybe it's bottom of D. But that doesn't feel right. It's hard. It's too hard. I think this makes more sense in my head. But I can't really explain it because Barbara Stormblade is just better. It just feels so wrong to put Final Flourish all the way down. Gilded Griffin. Very cool. I would say it's worse than Argent Peacemaker because piercing is just a worse stat, like worse element to deal damage in. But maybe I'm wrong. Question mark? Your speed and correct placement. The new encounter being B is actually making me stressed out like on a regular game. I think that they're fun enough to be put up here. It's also the same reason I put Cautery Sword up there. Well, Cautery Sword's up there because of style points, but it's also a brandish, so it is... Fuck. But they're just so fun, man. But I guess Leviathan Blades are fun too. Maybe it should be C. That's so sad. It's so sad to put them down, man. I mean, would all of the NT line be near the same for same purpose? Not quite. Like, really, piercing is just significantly worse. And if you're using a piercing gun against, like, if you're using this against Devilites, you're just doing nothing. Like, it's just so hard to land those shots. MT goes between Argent Peacemaker and Polaris. Really? Actually, yeah, probably right. No, you're right. Brandish charge just is so effective. I would put this C. It's just worse. Because you're using NT with line for speed running and not actual damage. Yeah, true. I mean, that's like, but that's like the actual meta use. But like, if you're using the gun for other things, Argent Peacemaker would be better. Obsidian Crusher is functionally behind Argent Peacemaker for second place in Antigua. Really? I would say it's above. At least it applies poison. It'd be the same thing with speedrunning, but it applies poison, more effective in parties. There's like theoretical use cases for this. In parties of 4, and applying quick poison, especially in Shadow Layers. I actually think this might be even higher. I actually think it's like here, which feels weird. I don't know. Say that by Venom is still my brain. Guess you're not bringing an Argent Peacemaker to Venom no matter how stupid. I mean, we used to. You're actually right, as weird as that feels. I know, it's hard to admit that I'm right sometimes. It's crazy. But, you know, sometimes I'm cooking. Sorry. Is this Glacius or is this Shock Burst? No, that's Voltedge, sorry. Voltedge here, okay. A lot of people say Voltedge is better than Combuster, but they are just wrong. I would say Voltedge, S. Glacius. Oh, I don't know, actually. Glacius is really bad. The charge freezing enemies and not applying full damage is pretty crap. Ugh, that feels so wrong. It's sad to see a brandish line go so low. Voltedge SS behind Iron Slug. Nah, you're cooking, man. I'm not putting it SS. If there's 2 brandish swords on it, I mean, if 3 brandish swords on SS, I wouldn't do that because Shock Burst, like, just make a combo star. I don't know, man. I mean, you're not wrong. I don't like it. I don't like it. Voltedge carries bottom right room D25. Glacius above them all if you play solo, actually. That's just wrong. Glacius, if you play solo and you have a Combuster, then your charge just kills everything. Whereas Glacius, you're just not killing everything and making it slower for yourself for no reason. Glacius just above FF in A. Final Flourish in A. I really don't think so. I would prefer Poison Gun than Glacius. I would prefer a Divine Avenger than Glacius. The Divine Avenger charge at least goes through and like pierces and does more damage than Glacius charge does. And the swings are heavier, the charge attack is going to do more base damage. I think it's just better. And if I keep comparing against them, it's like, what would I prefer? Would I prefer a Callahan in my party over a Glacius? Yeah, I would. Would I prefer Torpor Tantrum over a Glacius? Yeah, I would. Would I prefer an Obsidian Carbine? Yeah, I would. 8 Hills, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the line stand. Appreciate you tuning in. I hope you have a good time. BRB short food break. Sounds good, man. I go into all that other than the Divine Avenger part. Maybe I'm crazy, which is why I'm so lost. Do I need to move Divine Avenger? But I feel like people get, I don't know, Divine Avenger is not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that good. It's not that bad. I'm gonna get kicked for AFKing again. I need to keep remembering to move. The weapon is good. Could possibly be hard to play within a party. Divine Avenger charge could possibly be harder. The knockback is wild on Divine Avenger. It is. It is very big. I'm happy with this. I'm moving on. Just picked up the game up like a week ago and found your content very much enjoying. Hey, thank you. Appreciate you, man. That's good to hear. I was gonna say I hope you're enjoying it, but like you said that I'm done. It is 5 AM for me, so bear that in mind with however things go. You know, I'm not gonna be the best if I stumble or make mistakes with my words. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Grand Faust. I like that it curses yourself, and I think that's funny. But it's actually not that bad as well. Grand Faust, the height-based... No, it is bad. Because why are you bringing Grand Faust when you could just bring in Acheron, which just does more damage? Arguably for wider swings? But you have like no charge attack really, because if you charge it then you get cursed, you're just kind of screwed. Would put it in C, maybe high C. I think that feels right. Move Divine Avenger either in front or behind Glacius is my take. I just think you're wrong. Sorry. Would put it in C, yeah. I think C is good. I always feel like the existence of Acheron sends Grand Faust lower, even if it's a vacuum, it isn't bad. Yeah, it feels like between AP and amputated to me. I think top of C is fine. Peppermint Repeater. This is actually surprisingly decent. Very good in C42 and against like big slime enemies and that type of thing. Great for Operation Crimson Hammer. Maybe S just because it's a Blitz. It's really not that bad. It does push enemies away, so it makes it harder to use than like the Blitz Needle. No comment, never use this one, heard good things though. It's pretty good. Also makes Jelly King like a cakewalk, you just mow it down, like it's nothing. Each phase is like one charge and it's done. I think it's an S weapon. I'm happy with that. Drivers. I think drivers should pretty much all be in the same area. I would say damage highest. They're not bad guns. I wouldn't put them S. Like, I would maybe do this. Where's the shock one? Normal elemental damage, shock, fire, freeze, I think is probably the way to go. Although freeze is very nice in PvP. But, yeah. That was used for status, double switching, Nova Driver is elemental, not normal. Yeah, sorry, I meant to say that. Kind of stupid. This one, I don't know what this one is. Another big angry bomb variant. This one's Nitronome, which Nitronome is a better big angry bomb. Better than this. It's probably better than Leviathan. Nitronome kind of clears a lot, actually. Maybe here. Freeze is not nice in PvP. It's not proccing versus Black Cat. Oh, true. Nowadays with Black Cat, yeah, you're never getting hit. Nitro is super fast. Nitro is quite good in Unknown Passage. But I was thinking about, like, would it go above Ash of Agni? And I don't know, because if you're bringing Ash of Agni, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like you're bringing Ash of Agni over Nitronome. Because you're bringing it to Dreams and Nightmares, you're bringing it to Secret Passage, you're bringing it to all of those things where you might bring a Nitronome normally. So, then Nitronome is just worse, no? They don't need a clash. I think it's worse. Does anyone know what bomb this is? Is this just another, like, bottom of F tier? Combuster and 2 bombs in any gun of your choice. That's a realistic loadout. 2 bombs? That's crazy. Iron Tech Destroyer. I've gone to the wiki page before. Interesting. Another stun one. Detonation time 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Movement speed. Oh, it's the same as Big Angry Bomb. What? I don't understand these bombs, man. What's the difference? This one does less damage than Big Angry Bomb. It's faster? Fair chance minus stun. But this has minus stun as well. So it's saying the speed is slower on this one, but the detonation time's the same radius, and movement speed decreases the same. So what's slower about it? You did make a bomb video not so long ago. You might be thinking of Spark of Kill. I don't think I've made a bomb video, like, ever. Slightly less committal charge time than Barbarous BAB. Committal charge. Well, it's probably better then. I think this is fine then. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Barbarous BAB gets aura points to the Angie face. Angie face! True. Welcome back, Gino. I mean, yes, Angie face, but it's also shit, so I don't know. Barbarous Angry Bomb. Honestly, every single time you say BAB, I keep thinking of Barbarous Stormblade, and then yeah, Barbarous Angry Bomb. This one, Tentacle Obsidian Sword. Less damage than Acheron, but it is still a brandish line. I don't like it in S, but maybe top of A? Strong poison, consistency of poison. Yeah, it's such a problem with, like, all of the status weapons in the game is, now that Black Cat exists and we do damage max to everything, just do damage. Because if you do damage, you just kill enemies. Like, losing damage for poison when you could just use the same one charge and kill the enemy, like, it just doesn't make sense. Better than Glacius, at least, mic drop. I mean, yeah, for sure better than Glacius. Would say it's fine. A is fine, yeah. The poison is good. Honestly, maybe worse than Alchemist. Maybe here. Poison stat is just it is good. I don't know. Alright, Mixed Master. Where do we put Orba Gun? It's better than that, is all I can say, at the very least. I'm not going to get hung up on it again, because I feel like we got hung up on the Orba Gun, but yeah. It's better than Orba Gun because it applies shock, which freezes enemies in place. Hi, yes, I don't mean to butt in midway through, but in what world are you bringing Arcana over a disc gun? In every fucking world, Gianor. Thank you very much. It's just the better weapon. Proof. Input. Sparkle Kill is really screaming internally. He's dying inside. Look, just from personal experience, I do not like those guns. They did not feel that effective. From my understanding, the DPS provided from Mixmaster and Orbit Gun is less than what you get from a Brandish or like just playing the game like Brandish charges, Electron Vortex, Blitz Needle. That's always going to be the king of damage. So then, if you're not single switching and like using those guns as your sole source of damage, then you want a faster, more efficient offhand weapon, which is the Arcana. Disc guns are overrated in my opinion, more as social status than anything else. I just think they're overrated. It is a bit of a social status thing, but like I don't know. I don't feel it necessary to comment on that. It's more just like people think that they're really good guns, but in my head, it's another Polaris. In my head, it's like, yeah, it's good. I don't know. Yeah, we're getting caught up on it again. I don't want to get caught up on it again. This is a safe clear, but you can go faster for cheaper. Yeah. Okay. Permafrost Star. Permafrost is kind of fun. Worse than Polaris, but not too bad. I think the freeze effect is actually kind of decent on the Permafroster. It's one of the few things where it sort of helps you line up further shots. Like the freeze status itself doesn't really matter. The shadow damage is good, so that you have a different type. Does it do shadow damage? I'm pretty sure it does. So you do a different type of damage with the Polaris, which is cool. I like it. I would say it's worse than this, but it's still good. Wildfire. Probably here? No. Sorry. I mean, like, probably here. I don't care for where they're ranked, but I dedicate like 2 paragraphs to why the shock status is detrimental on Mixer. Oofed. 2 paragraphs. 2 paragraphs. Dude, I'm stumbling over my words everywhere. Alright, Phantomos. Phantomos, very good. I'm gonna get so much heat for this. Arcana's better, but Phantomos is right behind it. And then, if I were to say, like, okay, where's the Riff Locker? Hello, Riff Locker? Here. Riff Locker, just because piercing is worse in general. I'll put it here. But still good. Bit of a ratio of times encountered deaths for Permafrost and Polaris in lockdown have a worse one versus Permafroster. No shocker, says my black cat. I agree that I don't have the sheer ease of use / pure destructive force as to other weapons in SS. I don't know what SS is, but it is better than blasters. Anything other than the top of S is slander. Oh, weapons in SS, sorry. I thought that was an acronym. I'm losing it. Anything other than the top of S is slander. I'm slandering it. Call me crazy. No beef, why is Phantomos so high? Same reasons. If you're in, like, it's the same thing as the Arcana, just instead of using elemental weapons, let's say the scenario requires you to use shadow weapons. If you need to use shadow weapons, then you just bring the Phantomos as your quick offhand gun. Use cases. It's the same thing. It's like, if you're going to use a full charge against an enemy and then they're like slightly living somehow, then you just one-shot it with the Phantomos and it cleans it up. That's pretty much it. It's like, the idea is that you're using swords mainly, in my head. I base my playstyle a lot off of how Pyrosparker plays, because I think Pyrosparker is the pinnacle of gameplay. I glaze him constantly, but you know, I think he deserves it. And he does very sword-heavy gameplay, because it's just the highest damage in the game. You can see anti-gremlin, anti-slime, but like specific content and how piercing weak enemies are dodge spammers. Makes his Rift Locker is lower. I think piercing is always lower, but shadow appears quite often. I don't know. It's like Shadow is worse than elemental damage in general, but it's not that much worse. There's a lot of Shadow enemies in the game. Alright. Poison Blitz Needle. Maybe here. Is it slept on? I don't know. I feel like just having Blitz Needle is just better anyway. Even in parties of 4. There is no... I'm really starting to piss people off. It still shreds everything. Does it in a party of 4? I don't think the damage is high enough in a party of 4. But it does apply the poison, which is nice. But there's other ways to apply poison. Like you just get a poison barrier, then you've got poison. It just feels unnecessary. But I think it's a solid like second choice from a Blitz. Like if you don't want to do what everyone else is using, then you can do a poison one. And he also looks cool. I don't know. Allied Sword? Fuck it. Barbara Stormblade's bottom S. Really? Actually, yeah. True. Actually, it's a good call. Good call. Allied Sword. Dude, I don't know what they are. What is this? Isn't it just the brandish line? It's a handgun? What? It's a no reload Nova Driver. Can't single switch because of that. So it's just shit. Oh, the rate of fire is slow. There's no reloading animation. Objectively worse Nova. That is interesting. Better for your hands. Less carpal tunnel. If you can't quick switch, it's okay. What's the charge attack of this? Is it the same as a Nova Driver? If anyone knows. If we're talking about most damage in smallest time, how's repeater below Phantomos? I woke up and chose violence. It just is, okay? Phantomos has high single target damage over this. I don't know, man. Like, if you're going to use a single auto attack of this, the spread means that most bullets aren't going to hit it unless you're super close. In which case, if you're super close, then just use your sword for the highest DPS. So if it's going to be at a distance, which means that less bullets are going to connect, then this is just going to have higher DPS in my mind. It's also, the bullets shoot faster than this. Also, this makes you force stand still, which is just less safe. This is very safe. Like, Phantomos allows very fluid movement. I don't know how to tell you, like, the blaster line guns are just insane. They feel so good to use. Underused. There's no way you're bringing up autogun normals or repeater. There is 0% chance you took that into account when raiding Blitz. You don't know my life. What if I did, buddy? You charge it, it kills everything. No, but we're talking about, I'm saying Phantomos is the use case as an offhand weapon. Fuck, maybe you're right. God damn it. Maybe it goes like this. Because if you're bringing this, if you bring the Grim Repeater, you're bringing it to use the charge attack. You're not bringing it to use the singles. I don't like it when you're right, Juno. It makes me upset in my stomach. Okay, you're right. I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I'm a little ant. I deserve to be squashed. Blasters and nuts, I agree, yes. You still think Phantomos goes under orbit though? Nah, man. I dislike Orb Guns. I believe Arcana overmixes. Allied Sword just seems worse, maybe C tier? Probably better than this. Actually, I don't even know. This just seems like such a weird weapon. I kind of need to try it to see how it feels. I imagine it feels like shit. But it's very unique in the sense it doesn't reload, but also slow fire, like slow fire rate? Are the bullets slow? I don't know. Warmaster Rocket Hammer is probably an S weapon as well. Low-key about here. Hammer below 8. No, don't worry. Hammer goes up there. Hammer's very, very useful. One-shots bats, one-shots if you're in a solo party by yourself with Black Cat, it can one-shot lumbers. It can just clear things. It can push party members onto the elevator. 10 out of 10 ability. Low-key deserves to be top of S for that, but we'll just, you know. We've tended to go towards use cases for this tier list, so I'm gonna keep going for that. Best lockdown heavy sword. Great counter larger slow enemies. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. Sentenza. It's cool. I don't know where I'd put Sentenza. Is it worse than Obsidian Carbine? But it does more damage? Prettiest guns Fahrenheit, unless it's, unfortunately, it's abysmal dog shit. There's so many options for Shadow Handgun. There is. Maybe it's below Argent Peacemaker. Maybe it's even here. Should Argent Peacemaker even be here? Maybe it's like this. It's all falling apart, guys. No. If you're gonna bring a Silver 6 line, then you're gonna bring the Argent Peacemaker most likely. So it definitely deserves to be above these, but does it be... I don't know. As the tier list evolves, we get more concerned. It makes less sense. There's too many weapons, man. Too many. It doesn't make sense to put it above Grand Faust though in my head. It just feels weird to put it there. I'm gonna do this. But then like, why is this here? I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. I don't know. Stagger Storm? We missed this when I did the other bombs. Probably more useful than Shiver missed. Is it? Ally ones get top D. Fuck it. I hate owls. I just don't know enough about the weapon to really accurately rate it. I'm gonna leave it where it is because I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I think you're focusing too much on why not just use the meta. I really am, because you know what? Why not just use the meta? Why not? Just pick the weapons from the SS and call it a day. Maybe, no, actually don't do that, because you should get the Arcana, which is why I think it should be an SS, but people are going to shoot me if I do that, so I guess we'll keep it down. We'll keep it down, I'm sorry. Pick weapons from SS and S and call it a day. I'll say that. Okay, Sudaraska, fun, heavy sword, not useful. Very not useful. More useful than that. More useful than that, probably. Weird spot to put it, but I think that makes sense. And then I think this is probably higher. I don't know, man. I mean, that's why I'm going for use cases the niche gear gets any credit at all. I don't even clue what suit is used for. I don't know either, man. If you put suit above Grand Faust, you have brain damage. Oh, shit, okay. I guess I gotta move it down. What the fuck? I don't use these weapons, so I don't know. Actually, if I think about it, it's probably worse than these. Maybe it's worse. Yeah, maybe it's like down there. Hey, ICLA, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, man. Personally, I'd move Polar up. Thumbs down, Xeno. Did anyone watch Gladiator 2? Thumbs down. Sorry. It was a decent movie. It was good. That is about correct for Troikers. Okay. Okay, Gino. I'm happy that you're happy. I'm glad that you're... It makes me happy that you're happy. Suitable Neutralizer is a war crime. Is it? No, You guys are really hating on Neutralizer. Guys, it's not bugged. It's bugged, but it's not bugged. But it's bugged. It's like fine how it is. It's not bugged. It's totally fine. Polaris, but normal damage. AKA, why would you use it? It also happens to be the only Polaris that I own. I don't know why I made it. So it's bugged then. No, points. It's... I mean, yeah. Where would I put this? It's still a useful weapon. It's probably better than that. I think this feels better. I don't know why I put Wildfire above this. Wildfire is not that good. These at least provide more useful statuses that like keep things in place. I don't know. Technically it deals the most amount of damage out of the pulses, it just deals normal damage. So it's gonna deal less then. Giving opinions before I run to the restroom. Old Torto Fist F. Umbra Driver low A. Oh, I missed the Umbra Driver. Balance between Sentenza and Griffin. Supernova new, fresh Supernova tier below F. Okay. Dark Revolution. Somewhere B? Nah, you're wrong with that. Volcanic Pepperbox undecided. Okay, let's go through these. Pillow. What is Pillow? Loki, I thought the Pillow was... I thought it was a shield. Is it called Iron Vanquisher? It is. I mean... I guess like here? Hello Bart Mazom, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Unique weapon. I didn't even know this existed. Yeah, I mean, there's some weird weapons in the game. Sometimes they reskin things and then they change a little bit and then they're like, it's a new weapon, guys, I promise. New mechanic, shortly. Alright, I'll put it there. Torto Fist. Yeah, this is an F weapon. I don't know when you would use this. Honestly, worse than Shard Bombs. Probably worse than all of these. I think these are just useless. If you want to dance like a battle arena and do a pirouette, brilliant. If you don't want to do that, I don't know what you're using it for. I don't know. Divine Retribution has a niche use case. Divine Retribution? Maybe I'm just making up words. What am I thinking of? DR? I don't know. That kind of work is revolutionary. Dealing with Mortifier is super easy. Was the Divine Avenger draw this hour, or was that already an hour ago? I haven't drawn this hour. Drop at the beginning or serious fire. They're fun, but they really suck. Alright, sorry. Back to the tier list. Do you know what wicked idols are in this Final Nights community? I do not. What are they? Maybe I'm off or something. Windmillion! Turbillion? Something. Turbillion. I think it's Turbillion these days. It's a pretty crap weapon. Like, really crap weapon. Like, useless. Like, useless. Not that useless. But pretty useless. It's a really sad what they did to this. It's just bad. Hey, don't think you can just ignore me. I didn't see your message, buddy. Why are the other two vortexes below shard bombs? Because why would you have this when you have this? And why would you have this when you have this? It's a dildo. Look at the wicked idol icon. I'm so innocent, guys. Come on, man. Why are you telling me this? What the hell? I would have never got that. You're crazy. Alright. Umbra Driver. Umbra Driver is pretty good. I would say it's like here. It just depends what you... But actually, maybe it's not. Because you can't dual switch with an Umbra Driver. Like, you can't swap between two guns because there's not a second... Unless you have two of them, then I guess you can. So then I guess it goes here. I did see it. If you're saying you're bringing these for explosion, you are mental. Okay, but why would you have a crystal bomb over any vortex bomb? Guys, so do I... Okay, I guess we need to move these then. I've upset the crowd. Why can't you switch to an Umbra? Is it bugged? No, I was just being stupid. You can. Alright, if we really want to rank these, then low-key, this is probably here, because it's probably better than Vortex. I mean, better than Ash of Agony, but it's worse than the other one. And then this one is also probably about here. In my head. Happy enough? This is fine? Okay. I'm not getting shot in the streets. Alright, we keep going. Otherwise I wouldn't see people bring Shadow Ones to banner. Oh, that's right. Okay. Valiant. I mean... Like, why would you bring a Valiance and not one of the other... Like, why would you ever pick normal damage when you could have specific damage to the enemy types? I don't know, man. Is normal damage just this bad? Like, do I just keep moving it down? It's still a good weapon. It's probably worse than that. It's probably worse than these. Probably worse than that. Middle of B? I feel like it's still better than Stagger Storm and probably this. So I don't really want to move it lower. Realistically, it's probably worse than these, but I mean... You know. Maybe just here. Yeah, actually, that probably is better. Switch Permafrost and Wildfire? I don't think so. I think Wildfire is worse. Permafrost is useful. Permafrost is shadow damage. Polaris, but you do against shadow enemies. So you still DPS. Pulses are to push people. Hey man, we don't push people here. We push enemies. Volcanic Pepperbox is pretty bad. And by pretty bad, I mean really bad. Like, really, really bad. Like, really, really, really bad. Like really, really, really bad. I don't know. This is a really bad weapon. If you could show the images indeed, that'd be really funny to see how they're smelled. Here we go. Interest. Mention a liking for sad music. Very sad. It also says you're a her, which is not the case. It does not know you. Why are you trolling? No, it's a Blitz. No, 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 no. He's putting an autogun in D. There is no credibility here. What? Like... But it's just so bad. Do you understand? The Volcanic Pepperbox, it pushes enemies away. But then I guess we have this one here. And that does the same thing. But I just feel like there's no... I don't know. I don't know where to put it. It pushes enemies away into the other bullets. It's normal, yes, but it's a needle. There is so much more damage than the normal damage part is neutralized. He put Polar in B, he's just trolling. The shadow has less options, keep that in mind. Yeah. Fire good. Fire is not good. Like, it's good, but just kill enemies before you have to do any fire ticks. And then that's best. Morning. Hey, good morning, Master. 2113. I don't like saying good morning, Master. I don't like that. I'm gonna call you Mast. Good morning, Mast. There we go, that's better. Don't forget that Grim Repeater also has knockback. Yeah. Now, do I know where to place it? No, but it's these days. Where do I place it? Elemental has the whole world of options. That's what I'm feeling like. Like, when are you bringing Pepperbox over any other elemental weapon? You say above Fang of Vog? I think that's crazy. That's cap. No, it's not, because Pepperbox lights yourself on fire. That's kind of stupid. It's kind of a stupid sword. Is it not? Volcanic Pepperbox. If it's normal damage, it goes in the trash. It's fucking normal damage, guys. And you're mad at me for putting it in D. But it's a needle. Bin it. Dude, I want to bin it so bad. You're clinically insane. It does enough damage. It's not above Polar. Okay, if I do that, that really fucks up everything. Still one shots Trojans with a charge in a 4-stack with Black Cat Coward. Does it actually? That's pretty crazy, actually. That's really high damage. And Iron Slug is normal damage. Normal damage can be good. Okay, okay, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for ever thinking that this is bad. Needles are good. I'm wrong. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I think... Okay, whatever. I'm leaving it there. I think it's fine. I'm sorry for thinking. I am sorry for thinking. Okay. Voltaic Tempest. Pretty good, actually. And you can stagger the damage, which is very nice. Like, if you don't know, you can do Voltaic Tempest and then another status, and then Voltaic Tempest again, and it just like reapplies it. Or you just do 2 Voltaic Tempests, and then it just keeps reapplying the shock, so it does like a lot of damage. It's kind of a fun bomb. And there's unique mechanics with it. I think it's worse than Poison, though. And probably worse than the Vortexes. But better than Ash of Agony in my head. So why is Callahan in B? It's a Slug 67% of the time. Stop picking my tier list apart, man. We're gonna be stuck here forever. I can tolerate that place. The place has been bothering me since like 45 minutes. I just don't know where to move it. All right, where are we putting this then, guys? What do you want from me? It's a piercing. Above VV. What is VV? Vortex? What? What's VV? Venom Veiler. Above Venom Veiler? That's crazy. Venom Veil is so useful though. It makes you do more damage, you take less damage. I kind of want to keep Hail where it is, just for PvP. But then Black Cat Cow, so there's no point in freeze. It doesn't freeze anything. I think I put it there. If I'm gonna put it over Hail, I think I put it over the Fire one. I can't believe that Harry put Blitz Needle in S tier. I don't know, guys. I don't know anymore. I don't know. This has really like changed my life. I don't think I know how to think anymore. Now that you bring it up, don't say that, man. Divine Retribution, Dark Retribution is not top D. It's actually a good bomb. It is actually good. Blitz is the best weapon in the game and saying Combuster is better is the biggest cope. No, you're stupid. Combuster is more versatile, I think, across all enemy types. You just can't blitz a shadow enemy. But you can Combuster. What's strong against elemental? I don't even know. A shadow enemy. I don't know. I'm not moving it. I'm keeping it there. SS seems perfect for this. No, I think it's worse than Darkbright Barrage, but it's probably worse than this as well. Dark Retribution here. Are we mad about it? Is that okay? Deadly Shovel was the best weapon in the game, and saying Combuster is better is the biggest. Shut up, Spark. How SS is right now seems perfect. I haven't seen the image yet, I see a lot. Alright. I'm saying this is good. We did good. Good job, us. I'm so glad we were here for this. This was so much fun. This was stressful, I don't know why. I kinda hated that. I'm kinda scared. Weapons tier list. Ariave. Don't shoot me in the streets. I know not. Ah! I said don't shoot me in the streets. What the fuck, man? I know not what I have done. Save. Save? Save, please? Oh, download image maybe? Yeah, download image, okay.